so. Away I will blast your fire when you retire. About one of our first habits, I say. Would that be to know the Yamaha? What's the more about you? I answered them.
Let me take a little bit of your time to talk to you about Ghanaian funeral and traditions and our practices. So, if you're a foreigner who visit Ghana and you attend a funeral, one of the things that are commonly displayed there that you're likely to see is when the display of things from the in-laws of the person who was deceased. So tradition demands that when an in-law passes away, the daughter-in-law or the son-in-law will come to the funeral and will come and serenade the wife or the husband who is mourning with a lot of gifts, lots and lots of gifts. And this is commonly practiced in Ghanaian funerals. But to the extent of the gift will actually dictate how wealthy or how rich the in-law is. In other words, you can display anything and anything under the sun. Sometimes there are few protocols or few guidelines that you have to oblige. If you are not familiar with your in-laws' traditions, you have to be mindful to ask what the king in that village or in that city, in that town, allows or permits for you to be permit to be displayed at the funeral. Back in my village where I'm from, they used to display quite a lot. But when poverty became, a thing that people were struggling to make ends meet, people were just giving into societal pressure and going to borrow money to come and do this showmanship. So the king, one smart things that one of the many smart things that came out of our king then was he banned this display completely. So if you're rich, if you're whatever, you don't bring it. If you bring it, they will not allow you to do it. And then in the end, meaning in the end, the king will summon you. You'll be summoned to the palace to answer to the king. And usually when you go there, they will ask you to sacrifice stuff. That's usually like to give money and also to sacrifice, let's say, a cow, a sheep, a goat, whatever the case is. So this particular funeral, it looks like the person is rich, basically by looking at the funeral grounds, which is the canopies, the turf floor grounds, and the people, and actually the display of the pleasantries, which is anywhere from bottled water to juice to chewing gum to candies to handkerchiefs to matches to key holders to other assorted drinks to entoma kente wines, and I can see Milo in there. I don't know what is in that black thing, but the gentleman who is speaking about all these stuff in our dialects will actually go through them. And then sometimes there was one funeral that I saw money, people spray like displaying, showing money that you can, and this is banned from my village. You cannot come in with a sheep, a goat, or a cow. You can't. But usually people who really want to stand out in the crowd, who has money, perceived to have money, brings cows, sheep, goats at the funeral, like that. So this is, if you happen to go to a Ghanaian funeral and you see one of these, that is what it's for. The in-law will have to come and present all these presents to the wife or the husband, so that the husband or the wife will use it to service the guests that came. So that's the meaning of this tradition. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Don't down, thumbs up. Okay.